I've been thinking, I'm like, with all the tragedies that's happened to brown, yellow, and black people, right? Why don't we start our own UN, Instead of being with these borders and shit, like up in Canada, there's like there's native people there, there's native people in America, China, all these other countries, like Europe and shit, right? We have all the facts about what happened to brown people, It's like Afghanistan. You can go, all these places. It's always brown people that get fucked over by white people, and then like it's crazy because it's like I've heard stories of like people who have went with this narrative that I'm saying right now. Like they were against white people or whatever, right? And that group of people had a satchel fucking drop down their fucking building and burned to fucking death. Like these rules are ridiculous, It's just, why can't we have our own UN then, You know what I'm saying? Like all the tragedy that white people have brought on this country, Like they just want a war, Like it's all in their head. They want a war with brown people, And it was like, okay, well, brown people make a UN then, Instead of being trapped, instead of saying, black Americans or like African Americans and saying Indians and saying Asian and African, Okay, what the hell is all this? So I'm like, like why can't we just, fill their fantasies in, You know, we get India and China and Afghanistan and Africa and Mexico and South America, all these organizations that we have, make them legitimate. Stop listening to their stupid rules, Like, nope, sorry, we got our own UN. And we just unite all the brown people and yellow people and black people, I don't know, just a thought, I guess. Why do we all have to be poor and stuff, why don't we take this welfare check and, go, if you got like China and you got India and you got Africa and you got all these countries that are brown people and black people and yellow people and whatever you want to fucking say, whatever, the different color of white, then, right? Because all we do is tell our story, like, hey, you fucked this shit up, and it's like, this next generation's like, oh, we have nothing to do with that. And it's a bunch of bullshit. You still got your secret groups, still got your hate groups, still doing all this other kind of shit. I mean, I'm in an area where KKK was like very popular. And you know what? I don't fucking think it's gone. It's just like when white people stop saying nigger and they started saying, felon or something. Like, I don't know. Like, whatever the word, goon, a gang member. I don't fucking know what they trade, Maybe all of us African Americans start thinking about Africa, we should be thinking about China. Because I wouldn't mind, living in China then, I mean, what's the difference from one ghetto to another, right? Like, let's get this nonsense out of the air, like separatism. That's stupid. It just makes you weak. You need to link up with all the other colored people. We got the internet. Why can't we do it then? We got translations. We got smart black people. We got smart yellow people. We got smart red people. We got smart whatever, Why don't we give them the war that they fucking wanted? They made up this war that's here, right? We have all the facts of how fucking dangerous white people are. I don't like this whole thing, it's stupid, man. So fucking stupid. I've been in both areas now, It doesn't matter where I go, extremists always try to fucking kill me. I'm not even talking about war. I'm just talking about having UN, right? A black person UN. Not even talking about war. I feel like I really want to just get rid of extreme people. Like, just get rid of them. But it's like, like we keep going through this whole thing and like, we have to retrain them, It's like, it takes years to regenerate a fucking sense of fucking, oh, I'm thinking stupid and wrong, I'm not even tired, that's how I feel. I'm upset about it, because everywhere I go, extremists try to kill me. It's like, I don't know. I can't find a town that's just fucking normal. It's not like I don't love white people. I love white people. I love black people. And I hate them at the same time, And the part that I hate is just the extremists that I live around. I'm mad at Antifa and I'm mad at fucking Proud Boys, I don't like the extremism that's going on in this world, It makes you want to go extreme, right? I don't want to go extreme either. I want some paperwork, I want to do some paperwork. I think white people are so confused about the past of all their bad doing that they think that they make conspiracy theories to make themselves feel better about the past of slavery, hurting indigenous, whatever. How the hell do you say that word? Indigenous, Native people of their country, right? And they confuse the past pedophiles with today's people because they made a conspiracy of something that was way back in the day, right? You know, the Illuminati, right? You know, it's just like the church or anything else. Any organization that has involved with kids is going to have a pedophile in it. You know? So it's like, it's just confusing. They're like, oh, let me watch these, you know. It's just like, I had to feel better about my grandfather, you know. Like when I watch a video of 1950s or whatever, you know, like Canada, fucking indigenous, I think, kids going through a education to not be part of their culture anymore. You know, and a pedophile being in charge, you know, it's like, okay, well, you know, and mass graves too, you know, so, of kids. You know, I can see how someone can get confused about, you know, what's really happening. I just think white people are really confused about their past, and like the only people that are like, yeah, I'm happy that us white people did that. You know, like the Proud Boys and KKK and all that shit, right? Like, yeah, you know, or they'll fucking sit there and say, well, the Holocaust didn't fucking happen. You know, like their mind's so fucking scared that their past was so horrible that they can't fucking just process it. They have to make up a conspiracy just to fucking feel good about themselves and shit, right? It's not me, it's just these terrible people, you know. So that's my thoughts on why there's so much conspiracy and stuff, and why people are like marking in the sand and shit, like, I draw the line here, you know. I'm not part of that, you know. So yeah, something like that anyway, right? Only a schizophrenic could fucking think something like that, right? A dumb schizophrenic, right? You know, and I'm mixed, so, you know, I hear both sides of the story in a sense of, you know, fucking, you know, the black side and the white side, right? You know, I've heard both sides be racist, so, you know, it's affected me, you know. Because I used to listen to all those conspiracies too, you know. Like, yeah, it's black sucking Illuminati. But after, you know, watching this story on Canada, you know, I still can't say that word. Teeth all messed up, everything else, you know. And I think they blocked my comment too when I said that, right? Like, oh, he's just racist and he's not to say anything. I don't want him on my channel. You can't be in the comment section saying shit like that, right? Like, shit, you know, that's probably why I've had both sides try to kill me now. I've had black extremists and white extremists try to terminate me. You know, white people are still trying to say that their past doesn't matter.